it wouldn't be a Clark HELLSCREAM stream if my audio didn't work. All right, so here's the thing. Here's the thing. My microphone is on, but this thing wasn't capturing it. It wasn't even muted. It just wasn't capturing it. I actually had to redo the audio for Spotify as well. So just another day of Clark HELLSCREAM technical issues that don't need to be there, but at least we resolved that early on. Okay, what is going on, ladies and gentlemen? How's it going? Jesus. It's crazy, man. It's just crazy, these kind of things that we have to deal with, dude. It's just uncanny. I don't believe what's going on here. Yes, we did get a trailer. We did get a trailer. I have not seen it yet. I have not seen it yet. However, I am very ready to take a look at this once we get a couple of games in real quick. Gonna play a couple of games, hopefully not queue into Warriors automatically as I'm playing the Rogue deck. Don't feel too bad, they still can't get patch notes released without error. I mean, I really don't know how it is to like create this kind of stuff behind the scenes, but I do know what it's like to schedule YouTube videos. So it's like, if it's that simple, then I feel like they shouldn't be having these kind of problems. Also, Federalist coming in with the 41 months. Good to have you here, man. Welcome back, welcome back. Hope you're taking care of yourself. Hope you are having a good old time. And, yeah, man. Thanks for the 41 months. Minor spoiler, it's a trailer for the whole year. Oh, dude, no. Why didn't you say anything? Like, don't tell me anything about the trailer yet. I'm the one who gives the spoilers around here, not you. Okay, you're stay out of my territory. I'm gonna need you to stay in your lane here, kid. Let's see, I don't care about silencing that. So we'll just go ahead and do this. Draw the cards, keep the weapon, coin out the scoundrel. Spoiler! There's music involved. Thank you. I'm glad that there's music involved, bro. Spoilers. It shows stuff. Okay. Spoiler. It has dragon, because it has to have dragon. If it doesn't have dragon, then I'm gonna be very disappointed in the announcement for this next expansion, bro. I'm gonna need some dragons, please. Let's see. It's gonna look wrong. I'm actually thinking about silencing this now when I had a chance, but it would look kind of dumb if I were to do that. Eh. I really could give less of a fuck about how this game is gonna go. So it's like, if he wants to win, then he can have it. I honestly couldn't fucking care because this matchup is just so fucking, I don't want to have to think about the ins and outs and whether or not Control Warrior is gonna outlive my combo. All I want to do is just hit the Artanis and do the thing. Cinematics are back. I mean, yeah. Hopefully they keep giving us more, right? Remember when Blizzard was known for how great their cinematics were? Do you guys remember the good old days? Do you remember something September? If I do this into this, I have a full hand, so I can't do that. So what I can do is this, though. It's gonna look weird.
Now this is treasure. This treasure ain't fit for a pirate.
Here we go. Here we go.
Okay. Not a bad turn. I just don't have my Artanis and it feels bad. -1 social media intern. There was a link with the core set, but they deleted it. Are you freaking wait, I mean, I thought we were supposed to be getting some stuff today. I know we're getting something today. And I could just easily, you know, look up on the super secret, you know, chocolatey covered Discord channel. And I could have all that information there. But then I'd be spilling dates because, dude, okay, so you guys want to know my strategy when it comes to this kind of stuff? This is like legitimately what I do. So it's like, in an effort to not accidentally reveal something that wasn't supposed to be revealed, I like legitimately, like I try not to look at it until like I know the date, but I don't know exactly everything that's inside of it. Sometimes I'll take like a look at it and then just, you know, that's it. Like I'm in a circumstance to where, come on, kill the 8-4, let's go. I'm in a circumstance to where it's like, I just actively choose to give myself as little information as possible, so that way I don't accidentally spill the beans on something I don't need to spill the beans on. So like whenever chat comes to me, it's like, hey Clark, did you hear this announcement? I could also, at the same time, knowing what the announcement's going to be, also say, well, hey dear viewer, where did you get that information from?
My hand is too full.
And that's kind of like my superpower. I'm so good at being dumb that I can play being dumb, that people think I'm dumb, but really, I'm just trying to make it as easy as myself as possible. Like, this guy might be thinking, oh man, I beat the big old streamer man. I'm emoting every single chance I get because I have no friends to talk to in IRL, so I have to emote in the game, because that's how it works. I can't communicate with any other people, so I communicate in the game, so that way it feels like I have some communication with real people, so I can feel better about my very sad existence. That is the life of a video gamer that always emotes. I know, because I was this guy. So, in an effort of dealing with this, I try to make everything as easy as on myself as possible. You know, I gotta make things easy so that way I don't spill the beams accidentally. I always worry when I see Elise teased. What a crazy card she will be this time. Wait, Elise? They're teasing Elise? I mean, I still am refreshing the page like crazy. But I guess you have to tease Elise if Ungoro's gonna be happening this year, right? She was like kind of like the whole thing. I mean, well, not like the whole thing, but she was part of it. It'd be wrong to have Ungoro without Elise. I want to get my deck tracker up real quick. Warrior matchup is just like such a brainless thing. Like, you either high roll the nuts or you just literally don't win. Was there a way of playing it better? Maybe, but my opponent had 60 life by the time that I had my Arcanus.
Oh, hey, Scarlet.
Alright, so get rid of the Frost cards. Alright, what's going on with YouTube? Clark, would you cover Discover Hunter in the near future? It's my go-to deck at the moment, and the Syndicate Report has potential for future refinement. I mean, the biggest thing about Discover Hunter, in my opinion, is the amount of non-games that you have. There's like so many decks that I could like cover right now, but it's like, brother, it really won't matter now that we're getting announcements of like core set and stuff. Like, if I make these videos, they're real. I don't want to say they're gonna be a waste of time, but they're like, it's just really not an idea I should be focusing on right now, because it's just, this meta doesn't matter. This meta is so far away from actually being important that it's hilarious when people care about it. It's hilarious when, you know, I get so mad that I'm fucking cursing out the game, when really I just want to fucking win. I could give less of a shit about this meta right now, and it's not because the meta is bad, it's just, it's going to be made irrelevant. And I feel like that's a main problem that a lot of people have with Hearthstone, is that it feels hard to get committed into the moment, because it's not gonna, you know, it's not gonna matter at a certain point. If decks become too powerful, they get nerfed in 2 weeks type shit. So it's like, that can be a reason why, like, at the end of an entire season, in an entire update year, like, we're at the end of a year now. The year of the Raptor is what people care about, you know? All hail the Raptor. Raptor Jesus type shit. So it's just like, when it comes to, like, playing decks right now that I know that are going to be made irrelevant, that's why it's so hard for me to get into it. Like, the amount of different guides that I could be doing would just absolutely take up every single, like, living second that I have, and I wouldn't be enjoying the process. Tony is streaming again. He should get a life, honestly. That way he can tell me how to do that. I mean, here's how you get a life. You play World of Warcraft. And the reason why you play World of Warcraft is because you have many lives that you can live. mean, with that logic, any video game would work. But you specifically World of Warcraft because the music is playing in the background. And also, thank you, Watson. I was waiting for someone to make that joke. How does one kill which that has no life? How do you kill that which has no life? Hitting us with his knowledge. Let me look at the orb real quick. The orb says to hit a blunt and to stop giving a fuck. Okay, you should listen to what the orb has to say. It has some very, very good wise advice. All right, look at that. I'm doing the thing. Brainless Hearthstone, my favorite Hearthstone. The cards are coming in more than a month. Ships will be worthless as early as next mini set. I don't think starships are gonna be worthless, but that's more so my hope, more so than my actual knowledge, because I don't know what's coming yet. Like I have an idea of a couple of things that could be happening, but we only have, you know, a slice of the pie. And until we see the full thing,
in the trailer, then followed up
like,
by an endgame like tease, released my inner fanboy.
Sylvanas. You know, I had when I was playing World of Warcraft with Celestalon and with Smarms the other day, I had pointed out why I had some kind of mission from Sylvanas, and I asked Lynn. It's like, wait, guys, I have this thing from Sylvanas. Can we do this real quick? And they're like, guy, I got some bad news for you. Me not knowing what's happening. There was a lot of discovery yesterday. Okay, the thing is about Frost Strike is that if I strike one, I can't kill the other with the Infester. It's kind of annoying that I can't deal with both Death Rattles, so I think what I'm gonna do is just go ahead and trade into this, hold on to this, and then attack here. I should face actually. No, I should attack here so that way if he yodels, it goes to a 5 HP, easier to kill. But yeah, don't spoil the trailer, guys. I'm waiting a second before I watch it. I haven't watched the trailer yet. WoW is no longer enjoyable due to gold farmers. I mean, dude, every single video game has people like that. There are people that are saying that, you know, you can't play RuneScape because someone scammed me out of all my gold or something like that. But all you gotta do is just, you know, it's kind of difficult when you go into a competitive world and then you have the people that are literally playing the game as effectively as possible. And it's annoying. It can be annoying. It's like, bro, oh my god, if I lose to Punisher one more time in Marvel Rivals, I think I'm gonna lose my fucking brains, dude. Like, I fucking hate Punisher more than anything in Marvel Rivals. And that character just prevents me from having fun in a lot of circumstances.
Without any knowledge of classic
But that's because it's a competitive
If you ever play
format.
it, I suggest playing Mage. It has the most utility out of all classes, and the community loves Mage players. It's my personal favorite class in WoW, and I suggest also looking up professions no matter what version you're playing.
Wait, you're talking about Mage in World of Warcraft or Mage in Hearthstone? Because I was actually playing Mage the other day. And low-key, it's not in a good spot right now. Mage is in a pretty precarious situation. Okay, so I'm gonna do this. Draw with the worm. Okay, Viper's pretty good here with this as well. The one thing I'm worried about is like kind of wasting the value. Because like this could like kill my entire board as well, but I'm gonna have Reborn. So I should do this, do this, do this. Hopefully this ends up with his board destroyed. And mine, oh wait, but these will kill these, but then these come back even more off. So we did lose, okay, yeah, we did lose a couple of minions, but we came out on top. So this was better. Retail is far gone from what WoW was. Yeah, I mean, but it's training wheels. It's a good way to get me used to the controls and used to what happens. So I mean, it's like you're not throwing me into the legend pool of players, you know? Like, I get to start in the bronze ranks. I get to, like, you know, muddy my feet in the waters. Every now and again, I might encounter something meta, and then I can learn what it is, and then figure out how to counter it versus just getting steamrolled by it. So, like, I understand that retail is, like, a very, what's the word? Watered down version of WoW. I guess is just the best way of putting it. But what's important is that I'm having fun and I'm trying to win. Okay, so more Reborn. If Yodels comes down, it's not lethal, I don't think. 6, 8, it's 12, 20. Yeah, it's not enough. So we should just win next turn. I really wanted to get value out of the Frost Strike. Maybe I should have done this. Actually, you know what? Okay, wait. Killing the minion, getting the 6/6, and then having the potential of Horn of Winter in order to get Kerrigan value. I think that was actually better than Hero Powering, but I didn't consider it. Classic WoW is for streamers and for people that can't move on from the past. Whoa, harsh words. That's like saying anyone that plays Hearthstone can't get out of the years, you know, 2015 through 2018, which is somewhat accurate. Remember when we used to have fun with Blizzard games? I mean, remember when you weren't burnt out, I think is the better question. Because the meme of, dude, the meme of buying like a brand new PC that has all the new PC parts and it's like a $4,000 PC, but all you do is just play games before 2006. Like that meme hits super hard for a lot of people. Yo, PG, they're coming in with a 13. Good to have you here, man. Welcome back to the Horde. Tired of classic Andes? Hearthstone has many new cards with new effects all the time. Yeah, but people only want to go back in this game. It's kind of funny that Classic in Hearthstone was removed not because people didn't want to play it, but because it was a breeding ground for bots. Like, yeah, there weren't a lot of people that played it, and it would have been kind of cool if they just, like, added, like if it was like the Hearthstone time machine where you get to experience the old metas if you didn't get to play them, which was supposed to be the whole point of Twist, by the way, and then they fucked that up. So never forget Blizzard for that. But regardless, it was just one of those things to where we didn't need to have this problem. We didn't need to have this problem, and now I'm sitting here with these expectations, and now they're not fulfilled. Classic Hearthstone looked popular because of the bots. Exactly. That's the sad thing, is that Classic was a good idea, but it wasn't executed properly. It could have been really cool. Clark, that is BS. What is BS? How's Hearthstone? I haven't played much since the last expansion launched. It's honestly in a fine circumstance right now. If you're at the top legend ladder, things are getting a little bit, you know, samey. A lot of people playing the same decks as it usually goes. There's a couple of people doing some kind of cool things. But overall, and I feel like this is a lot of people's opinion right now, a lot of people I feel like are just kinda just burnt out on certain archetypes being good, and certain, like for example, Unkillziax into Hydration Station, which honestly isn't going away. But Control Warrior utilizing all of this stuff, having armor, they pretty much moved on from Odin and all this kind of stuff, but it still kind of feels like the same-ish deck. I feel like it's just, if you don't like the decks that have been good, then you just don't like what the meta is right now, and that's fine, by the way. Not everyone's gonna like the exact same metas all the time. I've gotten super tired of Shaman being good. I'm super tired of Shaman in the aspect of it's always the best deck at lower legend and it always finds a way to be good at top 1000 versus like you have metas where Hunter is like really good at lower legend or at the diamond ranks and then it just falls off at top legend because there is a way to counter it. I don't mind Shaman being good, but it really annoys me when it's like it's always good at all ranks type stuff. And I feel like that just has more to say about like the design of Hunter more than anything. Hunter design is just like What if we went face some of the time, and we don't remind people of Death Rattle Hunter back in the day? We can't reopen those wounds. We're gonna let him draw himself to death, by the way.
I am honestly tired of Priest getting new cards every set. Could we rotate the class to Wild for a year or 5?
Dude, honestly, you wanna know something I am kind of tired of with Priest, and I feel like a couple people in this chat will definitely agree with me on this. I'm tired of Priest getting like these very fucking weird cards that can't really be utilized, and then it's like, well, I guess Priest just didn't get a set this rotation. It's like, I feel like a lot of Priest players have been feeling like that for a while now. And it's just kind of sad. Priest has no identity. Yeah, I agree with that. It's all over the place because Priest isn't allowed to be good, because if it's good, people will complain. That's just always been like the mantra of Priest, in my opinion. Oh man. Well, I guess it makes my minions bigger, but I was kind of hoping to hit like a boom boss or something. Top of the morning to you, Clark. What's going on, DJ? Good to see you, man. Super tired of aggro being too good since Voyage of the Sunken City. I mean, I would love the idea of an aggro deck that's not just... So it's like, Shaman does kind of fit this bill, but Shaman accepts me because Bloodlust exists. But it's like, I would love for like an aggressive mid-range deck to be better than the all-in aggro decks. And it really doesn't feel like we get that many metas where it's like, for example, when aggro Paladin is good. When aggro Paladin is good and then control Paladin has like no way, or like mid-range Paladin has like no way of being good either, that just naturally frustrates me. Where it's like, if I want to play Paladin, I'm forced into playing these kind of decks that I don't enjoy playing. And that's kind of what drives me crazy a little bit. Like, it's kind of like the reason why I don't like playing Demon Hunter as well. Because Demon Hunter is, okay, you have all these really cool cards that I could utilize, but the aggro cards are just vastly superior. So it's just like, what am I supposed to do if I don't want to play aggro? What if I want to play combo Demon Hunter or literally anything else? You just can't do it. Also, if Reska was 5 mana less, I could take the Ziliax and this game would be over. Very sage. Spend 4 mana, refresh 6. This goes down to 7. It's not going to be enough if I high roll a Horn of Winter. So we're just going to have to take the L on this thing, getting value. Fucking hell, man. Guess I just should have played the Brood Queen as well. I was trying to space out my threats so that way a Brawl wouldn't feel so bad, but this is still feeling pretty bad. The archetype they made for you is shit, your class is shit. I mean, pretty much. Like, it's... If you only have so many directions that are feasible, it's kind of like the Among Us archetype, right? Like the crewmates. The crewmates are just so bad because they don't work with anything right now. Like, outside of, like, maybe being, like, aggressive, that's, like, the only thing you could really do with it, right? So, like, if you wanted to play Among Us Demon Hunter, now your expectations are just, you know, shot in the dark. Like, they're just completely fucking destroyed. At least I have Reska into Frost Strike to steal the ship so he doesn't gain ridiculous amounts of armor. Also, yeah, like another example, Draenei's. Oh my god, don't get me started on how much Draenei's piss me off. Like, and they're not gonna get supported, so it's like, Draenei's better be good on rotation type shit. Because if they're not good on rotation, then they will probably never, ever be an archetype that anybody plays. Draenei, Whis Draenei. Looking at what Drakari the core set, so Archon Rogue can become degenerate. I mean,
By the way, I have an
Lord,
update
that
on the
would be
girl I am trying to
disgusting.
ask out. I have her number, haha. I am still moving slow, but we are already sharing music with each other. I hope it will work out, but I am defo going to do my best at this.
I mean, if sharing music with each other isn't moving slow, then I don't know what moving slow is. But it's funny how you're like, I'm still moving slow, but we're already sharing music with each other. It's like, bro, it's like if you weren't going slow, you'd be. I'm glad it's working out. I'm glad it's working out so far. All right. I don't feel like I want to go too hard on the board here. Most likely, most of the Draenei will go to core. They made so many of them in Wild. Well, okay, probably. That's honestly a good point. So, like, I mean, Shield of Argus is probably, or Defender of Argus is probably still going to be in the core set. But I can't even, like, really think of, like, the other ones that were reverted outside of, like, or they were changed that were, like, Urel, for example. It's just kind of crazy. Like, I don't want to do anything here. I don't think I should do anything here. Serenite Chain Gang? Dude, did they bring back Serenite Chain Gang? Ooh, wait a minute. I was literally talking about Shutterlock the other day. Bring me back my Shutterblock Shaman. I don't care how degenerate it is. Alright, so that's dead. Whole reason why I didn't want to commit anything more to the board. We still have to worry about Snapshot as well. Velen goes well with Infinite.
Among Us DH is doomed, unless Blizzard releases an off-DH car that
You guys are
works
really pushing
perfectly
text-to-speech
with 4
tonight.
attack minions and breaks the archetype. And that will be useless potentially the following year, like happened to Y0 Rel that was printed the last Expansion Pure Paladin was a thing and then sat a full year in the collection useless with no more support.
Let's hope they don't repeat the same mistakes, right? Also, how am I losing to a Control Warrior? I'm misplaying, right? Like, this has got to be a sick joke.
How did he do it? Clark HELLSCREAM. The best
Also, he
Hearthstone player
launched
that ever
this
lived.
and played the Ceaseless, man. I really fucking hate playing against Control Warrior sometimes. It's like, I feel like I'm doing everything right, and then they still win. Also, I guess these draws have been kind of
My sprinkler
underwhelming.
goes like this. See,
now that's what I expect. That's what I expect from text-to-speech.
Hurry up.
Fuck it. Fucking get him. Fucking get him, bro. I won't ever draw the TNTs. They're bottom 3 cards. Hopefully Team 5 doesn't link their entire card base again before the first battle. From what I'm hearing, it almost happened. Because I don't know what's happening. I don't know if this is just supposed to be the announcement of the announcement today. But I was under the assumption that we were getting more than an announcement today. At least from what I've been hearing online.
Pegging University giggity 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 giggity.
Too bad music is striked. I'm jamming to Mega Drive's best song, Wire Rot. Talk about getting in a kick-ass mood. Yo, what's going on, Derp? Over on YouTube. I would love to start, like, getting back the music, man. Like, it's really annoying how, it's really annoying how I can't do that. Like, YouTube stream will literally go offline if I listen to copyrighted music. And that's just like, wow. Thanks YouTube. Really helping us out here. Cause keep in mind, everything is legal, it will be legal on Twitch. Just whether or not YouTube's gonna get with the times Alright, I need Kerrigan pretty soon. Otherwise, I don't think I have a shot of winning. But even then, I feel like I still have to worry about fucking... I have to worry about the snapshot. Worst thing was to play Tsunami and then play 4-mana road card and just play it again. This play was winning games by itself, so toxic. I honestly loved Con Man. I loved it in Paladin. Playing another Titan was, ooh, peak sexual experience in Hearthstone, 100%. It was great to just automatically win the game by being superior and knowing how the interaction worked. And then when everyone started copying it, yeah, it became a problem. But oh boy, did I have fun breaking that interaction at first. Will core set be revealed? I mean, I could look up the answer. I could look it up. But for my own judgment and to keep you guys in suspense, I have decided to withhold this information. My lawyer says it's a great time in order to not, you know, reveal all of the poker chips, so to speak. And because of that, I have decided to not know the day yet. Gonna hit him with the booty.
Pedro, Pedro.
Alright, well, we haven't drawn the TNTs yet. Dare I say there's a chance? Chat is demanding Pedro.
Translation. Clark doesn't want to end up in Blizzard's jail.
Yes, exactly. Miss Stream, hello, sir. Well, you haven't missed anything yet. We're probably gonna watch the announcement after this game. Which, unfortunately, this warrior has spanked me. He kind of did the thing. I couldn't stop the defense crystals in time. This is like the one way. The ETC, bro. Oh my, ETC and to kill Jaden. What the? As he's thinning out my deck, I am totally gonna draw a TNT now. Yep. I just know how math works. Rip location. That was, you know, 9-9 in rush. That was actually 27 in stats. Even more with the Spawn Link and even more with the Viper as well. I absolutely love Boomboss and everything he stands for. And I love losing a 70-30 matchup as well. Well,
TNT, it's dynamite.
It's dynamite because we're blowing this up and we're looking at, you know, better things in the future because I'm already annoyed with Hearthstone. But let's take a look here. Let's see what's going on with this. This is the hype stone. This is the cool stone. This is what we want to see. This is everything that this is literally everything. This is literally everything we could be asking for. Let me go ahead and update the number real quick and make sure that the audios are fine. But we're getting a new update. We are getting a new core set here pretty soon, apparently. I don't know when we're getting like update on it, but it'll be happening soon. And this is going to be the teaser of what is to come. So what is happening with the new Hearthstone cinematic?